Hi, thanks for stopping by. I'm Jarrell. If we haven't met before, if we haven't yet had a chance to chat and talk and hang out, I'm just a normal, ordinary, boring guy. I'm not setting out to be a YouTuber or an internet celebrity or anything like that. I make my own video games, I run my own studio, and I'm making this video to check in and say thank you and share some things to those who have been supporting me and hanging out with me for a while. And for everyone new, I wanted to meet you, say hello. I know what it's like when you see someone on the internet and they're just this person from a distance, and you generally view them as some sort of like a cool figure that you don't really know. And they're just this neat person that makes videos on the internet. And I wanted to level with you and just be a normal person with you, just to hang out with you, to have a chat, have a talk, and to show you, look, I'm not anyone special, I'm not anyone important. I'm just a normal guy, and I want to share a song with you. I'll play a song with you, but I want to share a little bit of what's going on with me, especially if you enjoy my Silver Falls games. So what's been going on with me is recently I've been making efforts to create more YouTube content and grow the audience. This is something that I haven't really done before, is actively tried to grow the audience for the Sun Grand channel. Naturally, that means that when I share my projects and I launch my games, that naturally means that there are more people looking at my games. That's not something I've done much in the past before. The topic of the video is I am not driven by money. We're sadly in a culture where we sort of glorify this sad, desperate chase for money as if that will bring validation and value to your life. And it is something that we see more and more content creators talking about how great it is to earn money and just to have money. But that is not something that is important to me. That's not something that brings value to my life. That's not something I personally work towards in order to gain validation and bring value to my life. What I do want to share with you is this photo. This is from 2018. This is me, my buddy Ike in the middle, a Vietnam War vet. I've chatted a little bit about him before. And on the other side is Scotty. I met Scotty in a saloon called the OK Corral in Pioneer on Highway 88. And when I met Scotty years and years ago, his wife had just died of cancer, and he was struggling pretty badly. And we met in the saloon. We were chatting and talking, and we became friends. And every time I had the chance, I would go up to Scotty and hang out with him. And, you know, we have mutual friends there, and we would talk, and we would just have a great time when we would go and do karaoke. This photo was taken in this little small saloon in a small town called Volcano that's not too far from Pioneer. And I did a video recently where I wanted to take you guys on an adventure, and one of the saloons that you see there is the OK Corral in Pioneer on Highway 88. And what's been going on with Scotty is he's towards the end of the line with lung cancer. And his friends and I have been begging him for years and years to give up smoking, to let it go. But he never did. And I feel in a way that he never really got over the loss of his wife. For those of you who enjoy the Silver Falls games, I'll share a little bit of behind the scenes information with you. With Silver Falls, when I write my stories and characters, I draw inspiration from my real life adventures, from going around exploring these small towns in the wilderness, meeting people, spending time with people. And I'll let you know, this is something that I never meant to share with anyone, I never meant to say to anyone, is that quite a bit of the stories and the adventures in my Silver Falls games, they're they draw inspiration from the adventures that I've shared with Scotty and Ike, but especially Scotty. And I'm at a point where I don't know how well Scotty is doing. The last time I saw him was a year ago, and the prognosis wasn't great. It's now been more than a year since I've seen him, and I've sent a text message, and I haven't heard back from him, and I am trying to find the strength to call. And I think you can imagine how difficult that might be, trying to prepare yourself for the worst, for when someone else picks up the phone and says he's not here anymore. And you have to be ready for things like that in life, because those things will happen. And the first time it happens to you, it's going to be very rough. It's going to be difficult, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can prepare you for that. It is something that you will have to experience for yourself. You'll have to grow. You'll have to become stronger, and you'll have to learn how to support other people who will be dealing with that sort of difficulty in their life. Here are some photos of the OK Corral in Pioneer, where Scotty and I like to hang out. When I was there last year, all the locals and all of Scotty's friends kept thanking me, because when I went up there to spend time with Scotty last year, he had smiled so much and he was so happy, and everyone kept thanking me, and they were saying that they haven't seen him smile in years, and that the only time he had really looked that happy and smiled was when I went up there to spend time with him. And so I hope you understand why I need to get back there as soon as I can, so I can hopefully put a smile on his face again. I'm telling you this because there's many people that are wondering why I'm trying to grow an audience so fast on YouTube when it's not something that I've ever done before. I make my games, I run my own studio by myself, I'm a solo developer. I just want to make my games and earn enough revenue to pay my bills. That's what I want. I don't care about amassing a huge fortune. I don't care about being rich. But I'm in a position where I can't afford to just drop everything I'm doing right now and then fly back. I live in Australia. My family and my friends and Scotty, they are in California in the United States. And if I were to go there, I would need to be in a better financial position where I've sold so many games where I'm pretty far ahead financially. And then part of the reason I've been pushing to try to build an audience so quickly on YouTube so that I can reach more people, so I can sell more games, is because I need to get back there to see how Scotty is doing. And there is a chance that he may not be there anymore. Scotty absolutely loves music. He loves going to karaoke and singing, and he loves to hear me sing, and he always asks me to sing songs, and of course I always oblige. And there's a chance that by the time I do get back to California, when I do save up the funds to fly back, there's a chance that he won't be there anymore, and I have to be ready for that. And I really just want to play at least one more song for him. The last time I saw him, this was the last song I played for him. And in the event that I won't be able to play this song for Scotty, I'd like to play it for you. And I hope you enjoy it. But I don't want to play it here in this boring green screen area. I hope you understand why I've been pushing so hard to grow the YouTube channel, to gain more subscribers. I'm personally happy to have kept going the way I was, not necessarily pushing to build an audience and just hanging out with you guys and selling my games at a slower rate, but at least that way I could pay my bills. But right now I need to do so much more than just pay my bills. I need to be able to earn significantly more money so that I can be financially safe. I can purchase a plane ticket, and I can go and spend time with my friend who isn't going to be around for that much longer. I'm going to play this song for you. This is Scotty's favorite song. This is actually the OK Corral, the saloon in Pioneer where Scotty and I first met. It's one of our favorite places to catch up. I'm going to go ahead and play the song for you now. Well, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. You don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, a beauty in the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throat and she cut your hair, and from that lip she drew that hallelujah, 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 Well, baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked the floor. Used to leave alone before I knew ya. I've seen your flag on the marble arch, and love is not a victory march, it's a cold and broken hallelujah, 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 There was a time when you let me know what's really going on below, but you never really show that to me, do ya? Remember when I moved in you, the holy dove was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah, 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 Well, maybe there's a God above, but all I ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. It's not a cry that you hear at night, it's not somebody who's seen the light, it's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Thanks for listening. Take care of yourself. I'll see you around.